Israel of Ocean Parkway, and I'd like to welcome you to our synagogue. Unfortunately, this is not a happy event, and this is the Yahrzeit of Rabbi Meir Kahane Zatzal, and I hope on other occasions you'll come here for Simchas. I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Ron Ben Israel, who will be the Master of Ceremonies. He is the campus coordinator of Kahanists. Mr. Ben Israel.
Friends, we are gathered here today for the 4th year that we have not had the greatest Jewish leader ever, Rabbi Meir Kahane. It was 4 years ago that an Arab terrorist killed our leader. Today we are gathered here. This will be the event of the year. Finally, we will raise a voice, and do more than raise a voice, to the outrage which is going on in Israel. As Jews are silent, and as we, the only noble people to raise a voice, are silenced. But they can't silence us. Kahane Chai, Kahane lives on. Kahane lives on. Something I'd like for all of you to keep in mind throughout this program is that it's not just enough to come here once a year and to send us your checks 3 times a year. We need your bodies here with us. Do not just say that Rabbi Kahane was right. Do not just say, yes, he was correct. Yes, the Arabs must go. Stay with us. Do something with us. Directly after this, we'll be having an emergency protest. There will be buses outside to take all of us to the Israeli Consulate. We'll be joined by our international leader, Rabbi Binyamin Zev Kahane. He will be here with us. Please, we need your bodies here with us.
Kahane or Asha, that was the people's choice. Rabbi Kahane kept on shouting, it's me or Asha. Unfortunately, the deaf and the dumb and those that couldn't see and couldn't hear, they picked Asha. Rabbi Kahane, while in the Knesset, attacked Rabin with "you're a murderer, you murdered Jews." Rabin shut up and he sat there. Rabin is still murdering Jews. That is why he's able to shake Arafat's hand, because his hands are filled with Jewish blood, and he continues, as a mad dog continues, and there's no stopping him. Rabbi Kahane told the leftists, they may hate me, but they respect me. They hate you as much as they hate me. They don't respect you. They're using you, and at the end, your fate will be the same as mine. What happened in Tel Aviv? Rabbi Kahane said, say no to Judea and Samaria. If you cannot say no to Shechem and Judea, you will not say no to Yerushalayim. And if you could say no to Yerushalayim, start to say no right now. Well, they didn't say no. And now Yerushalayim is given. It's a done deal. This mad dog did it. It's like a mad dog foaming at the mouth for his peace plan, his noble peace plan. The mad dog with blood on his hands. The Arabs are not our problem. It's the mad dogs that sit in the Knesset. Rabbi Kahane always said, I will get rid of the Bolsheviks first, not the Arabs. They are not our problem. And as far as the Arabs, the transfer, they said it's not moral. Rabbi Kahane said it's not moral. Is it moral to leave them in here and eat at us like a cancer? Now Rabin, that mad dog, he's doing to the Jews what Rabbi Kahane wanted to do to the Arabs. The country has gone insane.
With no further ado, Binyamin Zev Kahane.
This memorial should be one big step to the revolution, to the Kahane revolution in Israel. In order to get to that, we must understand who is really the one to be blamed in what is happening today in Israel. Who is to be blamed in the killing of those 21 Jews a week ago in Tel Aviv? Is it Hamas? Is it Arafat? Who is to be blamed? So the answer is neither of them is to be blamed. Who is to be blamed? The only one that knew towards whom to point the finger, the blame, was my father in that rally. And he got up and he said, Mi Hashem, who is to be blamed? It is the government of Israel. The government of Israel, a Likud government on those days. And this is what I'm coming to tell you today. Who murdered those 21 Jews on the bus in Dizengoff a week ago? Who murdered them? It is the government of Israel. It is the members of the Knesset. It is all of those who did not want to accept the only solution. It is those who did not understand that as long that Arabs live in the state of Israel, Jews are going to be killed, bombed, stabbed, kidnapped. Those who did not want to hear my father for 20 years, those are the murderers. But I must end with a warning to you, to us. Because the people that came here today, these hundreds of people that came here today, are the people that understand. And if we here, and if you here, are not going to support what we are doing in Israel, and what Kahane is doing here in America, so you are not going to be able to get up and say, our hands did not spill the blood. Blood is getting spilled in Israel, and will be, unfortunately, will continue being spilled in Israel. And we can stop it. You can stop it. You are the only ones that can stop it. And if you're not going to do it, if you're not going to support us in all ways, in all the ways that you heard here today from the other speakers, so the blood is going to be not on Arafat's head, not on Rabin's head, and not on the Israeli politician's head, but on your head. But if you are going to support us, if you are going to be together with us with our struggles, then you are going to be the ones that are going to bring the redemption to the state of Israel and to the Jewish people.
Before everybody gets on the buses, and we've been inspired by Binyamin, we need to ask for your financial support. If you plan today to give us nothing, then give us $18 or $36. If you plan today to give us $100, then give us $360. If you plan to give us $1,000, then give us $3,600. Downstairs there are people walking around with Kanachai t-shirts, 2 gentlemen, and upstairs we have people walking here. Right here, Joel and a few others here will be walking up the aisle. If you're listening to these words outside and you realize the truth, that this can't go on anymore, that this madness cannot continue, please write your checks to Kahanists. The only solution, as Binyamin said, is a Kahana revolution. Join us today for the demonstration. This will not be a regular demonstration like you see from the other right-wingers. This will be a real demonstration. A demonstration with Rabbi Kahane's spirit. A demonstration led by Binyamin Zev Kahane, the man that the Israeli government fears. As you're leaving, please board the buses and make Rabin accountable for what he has been doing to the Jewish people.
Rabin is a traitor!
Rabin is a traitor!
Rabin is a traitor!
We have go.
Rabin is a traitor! 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 Rabin is a traitor!
We have with us a special guest from Israel, Rabbi Goldstein.
Because I made a very simple statement on the radio in Israel for which they eventually threw me off. I said that I said Ami Poper and Yoram Skolnick did what a lot of us think of doing and don't have the guts to do. There wasn't a more true statement ever made. There wasn't a more true statement ever made. But a Jew, like for instance, Goldstein was very, very careful. Ami Poper was very, very careful. Was very, very careful.
I'd like to introduce Mayor Weinstein, the founder of the Jewish Defense League in Toronto, who's come a long way to be with us today. Mayor. It's good to see you all tonight. During the Holocaust, we lost 1.5 million Jewish babies. How many more Jewish babies are going to be murdered in the land of Israel? There are meetings going on, Shalom Akshav meetings supporting the giving up of land, meetings giving in to Arab terror. It's up to us to rise to the occasion to proclaim no more Yizkor, no more Kaddish, let's live. It's up to us to stand up and say never again, and we have to see to it that these meetings that are going to go on in support of murder of Jews will not continue. We have to put an end to these meetings. We have to stop the killing. Let's rise to the occasion and proclaim Od Kahanists. The message lives on.
Od Kahanists! Od Kahanists!